about choosing keywords for your Google AdWords campaign. Now, there's an old method and there's a better method of choosing your keywords. The old method was simply to use some sort of tool like the Overture inventory tool or the Google keyword tool and to find 2,000 variations of your keyword and then to throw them all into your AdWords campaign and get tons of traffic from that. Well, that worked several years ago, but with all the changes to the quality scores and landing page quality scores and the bids and the competition, things have gotten a bit more complex on Google's side. So you don't want to just simply advertise to or bid on a few thousand keywords or even a few hundred keywords. In fact, your most profitable campaigns will focus around a core of 10 to 20 keywords. Maybe more in some markets, but in most cases you don't need to start with a lot of keywords. If you've already watched a video about starting your very first AdWords campaign, you'll notice that we only used one keyword. And on top of that, we did an exact match, which means your ad will only show when people type in that exact keyword and no variations whatsoever. And the reason we want to do that is so that we can have complete control over what we are doing, and also so that we can know exactly which keywords are making us the money that we want to. If we have 2,000 keywords, sure, if you set up tracking, you could see how they're all doing, but you don't really know to the detail that you need to which ones are the best, because it's going to take forever for you to be able to really do it on a certain budget. So what we want to do is choose really good keywords and find keywords that get the right kind of visitors. You can bid on all sorts of things that are nice and cheap, all sorts of keywords that are cheap because no other competitors are in there, but they might not get you great traffic. For example, I'm always going to go back to the whole dog training example. But let's say you have a dog training ebook that you're trying to sell and you want people to come. Well, would you really want to bid on the keyword phrase free dog training tips? Well, free dog training tips, if somebody types that in, they're not looking to buy. So we're not only going to look at the Google keyword tool to find ideas for keywords, but we're also going to look at another tool that I was just recently introduced to by Stomper, actually, which is something provided by Microsoft, which helps you detect whether people are really looking to buy. Like, what's the percentage chance that they are looking to buy when they search for certain keywords? Because that is the one disadvantage of Google. A lot of people come to Google to search for information. They're not necessarily searching to buy. If you want a search engine where people are searching to buy, you go to eBay. But that doesn't work for most people's markets unless you're selling physical products. So we need to figure out a way to turn Google into a customer pulling machine. We only want potential customers to see our ads. We don't want just information seekers to see our ads. Even though we could convert some of them into buyers, it's a lot easier to convert somebody who's already looking to buy into your own buyer. So the very first thing we want to do is get some ideas for keywords from Google, and we're just going to open up the Google keyword tool. Now, I really should bookmark this, but there's an easy way to find the keyword tool in case you're not at a computer that has your favorites or your bookmarks on it. All you have to do is go to google.com and search for keyword tool. And I have yet to it's always the top phrase right at the top of Google. You'll see Google AdWords keyword tool. If it's not for some reason, search for Google AdWords keyword tool and it should be number 1. So we'll click that and open this up. Now, depending on when you look at this, it may look slightly different. I've noticed that they've made lots of changes over the past few months, but the idea behind it will still be pretty much the same. All you do is you enter in a keyword. In this case, I'm going to put in dog training. We're going to leave use synonyms on, and we're going to click Get Keyword Ideas. Now, it might ask you for a CAPTCHA, which is a series of letters and numbers too, just to prove that you're not a bot. But in this case, it's not today. So I'm going to scroll down.